Black is still up 3 points of material. Notice, what you're going to notice in this game is how many pieces see each other and completely ignore each other. Watch this. Rook d1. What? Look at my stockfish. It doesn't even understand that move. Rook to d1, abandoning this pawn and just allowing it to stand a square before queening. But now white gets an extra piece into the attack, gives up the knight for the rook with check, bishop h8, and now, how do you activate the queen without moving it? I'm speaking in riddles. f4, bringing the queen in. Like this. Now look at this move. Knight takes f4. You can take my queen, but then I'm going to get yours. And if you take my knight, I'm going to get this. But the only move, queen c2. Defending the bishop, maintaining an attack on the queen, and the knight is still hanging. Queen c7, and now, instead of taking the knight, which is also free, torch castles. Why does it castle? Because it wants its knight, it wants its king to safety and the rook to pressure the knight, which gets to the king. It's all about getting maximum resources into the attack. Queen b6 check, the king slides out of the way, the queen takes on b2. You can take, black is going to make a second queen. Now, bishop g6, preventing the back rank escape. The knight is pinned. The king goes to the corner. Now we hunt the king out of the corner into a check, and now begins a circus-level king hunt. King e8, queen g6 check, king to d7. And now, how do you get to the king? And black is about to make a queen. What are you doing? Bishop e7! And you can't make the queen because queen d6 leads to mate. Wait, but what if you take the bishop? What if you take... Well, then you walk into a ladder. Oh my god. Bishop e7. Leela defending itself with bishop e5. Rook f7. Look at the king walking out. Now you're trying to sack your queen to make a queen with a check and mate. Queen d4. So the rook comes back to protect the rook and the promotion. Oh my god. This is one of the most insane games I've ever seen between two bots. It didn't even take the queen. It's just letting the queen sit there. Now it takes bishop d5. Bishop d6. Every piece ignoring every other piece. What is going on? Bishop d6, and when it's all said and done, the black king gets hunted out to the b file where it is brutally checkmated. Brutally. And black never even played with a rook and a knight. Black basically gave torch 8 points of odds because it never used the rook and the knight. It finally uses them, but there's mate on the board. King c5, you take the queen, and now it's just the part where, you know, the pieces lose all, one side loses all the pieces, and look at this. Rook a3 mate with the bishop in the corner. I mean, you talk about piece utilization, what the, what even